Wait, what? You can see RuneScape? Where do you see that? Where do you see that, sir? You mean my tab down the bottom here, over here? How you doing, most? But yes, it is. But what, I was gonna say, what can you see? Oh, yeah. But yes, I am low-key playing RuneScape at the sub, bro. Old school. I'm just like hitting this big crab. How you doing today, man? This what's this crab called? Gemstone crab. Just AFK in defense while I do this shenanigans, my dude. Good observation though. That was very quick. Oh, you seen the map? Yeah. Yeah, because I was like setting up my second monitor real quick. One second, dude. It's pretty rare that someone's in the stream that fast. Yo, what's up, Abiola? How's it doing? How you doing today? Doing good about yourself? Good, good, good. I found an alternative way to do this, man. So, okay, let's cook, man. Let's fucking cook, man. So, you know how we were discussing all this shit yesterday? So, instead of going to all that effort of putting, like, someone outside the lighthouse, this guy's giving me a way better way of doing things, right? So, what we're going to do, is we're going to roll with, I think it's this one. No, that's not it. Is it this one? Nope. This one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to alter the script for where you get the secret potion. So what we're going to do, like my good old friend Ham has been telling me, basically we want to put like the first message, a message I guess 0. It was kind of saying like it can help to sketch out all the logical outcomes you want before doing the scripting. So you kind of need to determine like what's your end goal. This first message, right? I don't know, like AB. Let's just go wait button. That's kind of like any button, I think. But anyway, oh, maybe AB is more important actually. Now that I think about it, because it means it's only A or B that will be clicked to do it. So, yeah, I've been on my phone because it's pretty early. Oh, what's the time for you right now? Wait, if he responded at 6 p.m. Wait, what is the time for you then? I could look this shit up if I really wanted to, I guess. Oh, 11:40. So like what, 2 hours ago would have only been like 9:40. Oh, I guess it's kind of early then, yeah. Damn, you're only trying waking up. What a good lad. So essentially what we want to do is we want to put a message here. Let me just read this real quick. All right, so he's basically saying in your script you make sure any messages are after the check badge and are generic, no mention of ampy at all. Something like, I stock only the most potent medicines, but I can't sell them to a trainer who hasn't earned the storm badge. That would be irresponsible. This way, if the same sentence is said every time, it's not too weird. Contains a message to fight Chuck and doesn't care whether the player already has any awareness of the lighthouse mon or otherwise. The remaining scripts can just be exactly as they are in Doomlight. You just insert the check badge and new function jump after the lock or etc. and before any other logic and Bob's Runkle. So, I think what he's trying to say is that he's saying make sure any messages are after the check badge. So he's saying that I put my check badge first. You know, like, I see what you mean. So you don't want anything to be in relation to Ampy. So basically what we'd do is we'd go message 0. So instead of having like heart, you need medicine. You Pokemon appear fine, there's something wrong with you, the lighthouse Pokemon's in trouble. So like basically what you do here is put a generic message and just say that like I don't sell any potions to people that haven't earned the storm badge, blah 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 blah, right? That way it keeps the loop open to go to other things. And then it could be something like once it's done that, right? Once it plays that message then it does a check badge. And if you have got the badge, which means you wouldn't jump to this function, you'd check this flag and then you'd go to function 2. It would then just go through the normal process, which is basically, you know, number 3, it should be like, not that one, sorry, it'd be, where is it? Yeah, so if it's different to badge, so yeah, it's go to function 1, which is basically just saying that it's, sorry, it's switched around. Stupid fucking editor does this sometimes. Yeah, message design is basically saying this medicine is powerful, crafted through generations of Cianwood tradition. Only those who have proven their strength and resolve can be trusted with it. Defeat Chuck and I'll prepare the secret potion for Jasmine. So what we need to do is we need to have like a generic message at the start and then kind of go from there. I was told there would be pack buying this evening. Pack buying for what, man? So we're pretty much done. Oh, I have to change up 0. I was going to keep it generic, but I'm going to have to like alter it slightly. So I might need to bring in AI. Because I know how much you love AI and stuff, Mo. So let's bring AI into it. You want like, what's it like an opening sentence? Let's see what that comes back with. But yeah, I'm gonna need to like fix this up so that we got like the very first part of the script is very generic. How you doing today, Robo? Anyway, bro, what's going on? One second. Alright, let's work this out. There's actually quite a lot of fights, bro. I feel like I haven't even touched the iceberg yet with these fights, man. Not gonna lie. So what's everyone's plans for the day? Mostly going to be doing some Warframe in that. Alright, so let's do something like this. What we could do is we could go like that. Do something like that. So I guess in a way we could do that. So play that message. Nah, I gotta get some stuff going then. What are your plans, man? Finally a ROM giveaway tonight? A ROM giveaway? Man, I think you've got me in the wrong factory, fella. How's Malaysia or whatever it's treating you? So we've done that. Close the message. So then now we wanted to basically take a direction or whatnot, yeah? That's what that. Shark. He's saying to do it before the jump ifs. I did it there. I don't know what he's referring to when he talked about. I did look in here apparently for something. Must be this. Apparently it's in here. I'm gonna try to gather some icons from a mobile API today. Is that something that's gonna take you time to do that? Or is that relatively easy for someone of your caliber? Be better with some demo ROM. Some demo ROM, he reckons. I'm sure you'd have some fancy sort of, what do you call it? Like Caribbean ROM or something over there, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Where is it? Having what the fuck I'm looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for check badge. Can I just not search for him? Right, check badge. Unless she's the one he said. Use the search function in this previous script. Let us find examples in the play game. Name's Cornelia, and then I need to get rid of dupes if something exists. Is it a time consuming thing though? Like to do, would you say? That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he's asking me to check the badge thing because I've done that, right? I mean, I know that's right. It has to be because you're checking for badge 4, which is Chuck. And then 1 is returning a 1. So it's different. Which meaning they don't have the badge. And they would go and do this. Otherwise, the way that they're saying is that I should maybe have it like this instead. Have it so it's like check flag, and then if it's equal, drop the function 2. I'm guessing flag at 8185 just prevents the player from getting it twice. And then you're comparing that variable, which is 1, which I'm going to assume is you've spoken to Jasmine or whatever. In that case, you would jump to function 3. I guess in a way, I could probably just put it in between here. No, that was right. Yeah, so we can put it there, maybe. Yeah, it's just a chore, basically. It's something you don't want to do, but you got to do it type thing. So how we should do this is like play the message. It will check flag 185, which I'm just going to assume it's if you've already received the potion, which is why if it's equal to that flag. So I'm pretty sure maybe it sets a flag at there. Yeah, so it sets a flag here. Okay. So you're setting flag 185, which I'm just guessing means you've got the potion. So if you've checked the flag and it's equal, function 2 just goes, well, message 3, which is basically like, what's up? Need some medicine? Like you've already received it, I guess. But otherwise, it would then compare the value. If the Jasmine things are guessing been started, then you go 3. However, if it's not equal, then go to function 2, and function 2 will just go through the same loop. It's just like, need some medicine. So basically, I'm going to say if you haven't started Jasmine's arc with Amphi, it will send you to jump function 2 and ask you, do you need some medicine? If you have started her little quest to get the medicine for Amphi, then it sends you to function 3, which then does this. So then what you need to do is just put a check badge in. If you haven't received the badge, it will not play the rest of the script. It will just go jump if different. So I'm going to have to change message 9 because we've already got number 1 saying, need medicine. I only provide my strongest sponsors to trainees who have proven themselves to Chuck. If you get sent to this one, I don't know if we need the same at twice. You would have it nice. You why so I gotta do it? That's fair. Do you think that me repeating this twice is a bad thing, though? So, like, in the very first message of the game, or the very first message on interaction, I go, need medicine. I only provide my strongest blends to trainees who have proven themselves to Chuck. But then, later down the script, if this is the one where it's like, function 3, which is like, yes, you have started the Jasmine arc. Is that right? No, the 185 just checks to prevent you that you're not doubling up on secret potions. So function 2 is just like a loot to finish it off. That's just an introductory message. That's a check. Have you already received the secret potion? If you have, then jump to this function and just kind of like end the script. Because it's basically something you've already received it. This one, I'm guessing, will probably just be like, oh, well, have you started the arc with Jasmine yet? If you haven't started the arc yet with Jasmine to save the Amphi, then it does the same thing. It just goes to function 2, which is basically just asking you, like, do you need any medicine? Because it's unaware that Amphi is in trouble. But if you are coming there because you're like, Amphi is in trouble, I need your help, then it jumps to function 3. So function 3, we basically just want to have lock the player, fan for all, whatever. You've already said the first message, which is, you know, we only provided my strongest opponents to trainers to approve themselves to Chuck, right? So we check the bunch. If it's different, jump to function 1, which is basically just sending him into a loop, which is basically like, you know, I could maybe just shorten this a little bit instead of going like, do I need a really long message here, guys? This medicine is powerful, crafted through generations of the same tradition. Only those who have further than strength and resolve can be trusted with it. Defeat Chuck and I'll prepare the secret potion for Jasmine. I'm kind of like repeating myself though, because it says here, only trainers who have proven themselves to Chuck. But then down here, I'm also saying only those who have proven their strength and resolve can be trusted with it. Defeat Chuck and I'll prepare their secret potion for Jasmine. So that's already telling the player that you know about Jasmine's situation. I think this message here should just be like, it's got to be related to Chuck still, but it's got to be kind of like neutral. You kind of want to be like at this point, where is it? So you're jumping from function 1 because you haven't received the badge. Maybe just like something short and sweet, just be like, you know, come back once you have the storm badge, kiddo, or something along those lines. You know what I mean? What would you say? Come back once you have... Come back once you have earned the storm badge, friend. Is there a better way to say that? Guess I hope so. It'd be basically, I'd say beat Exley up. Because the message at the very start, the very first thing you say is, need medicine? I only provide my strongest opponents to trainers who have proven themselves to Chuck. So you've already mentioned about that, right? But then this message here is a redirected message to this one here. So this function. So you're then telling the player something like, come back once you've received the storm badge or something. You know? See what this thing fucking says, man. Holy shit. How about if you haven't earned Chuck's respect, I can't offer you anything stronger. Return once you've proven yourself. Like, I'll show you. Hold on. We do that. So it will basically go from saying message 0, introducing the whole script, I guess. Then it'll go to check flag. It will check to see whether or not you've got the potion or not. Then I'll go to function 2 if it is equal, which means you have received the potion. And it'll just basically release you, or like say a message and then just release you out of the overworld. If you haven't received the potion, then it goes to the next step, which is basically like, well, have you started the Jasmine arc with Amphi? If it's equal, jump to function 3. So function 3 is where all the action happens and where you actually get given the secret potion, right? So that's why I put the check badge here. I've got function 1 as a loop. So like, if you do the check badge and you haven't received Chuck's badge yet, message 9 is just going to say, if you have not earned Chuck's respect, I cannot offer you anything stronger. Return once you've proven yourself. So something like that. So let's say that you have beaten Jasmine's arc. Sorry, you have started Jasmine's Ampharos arc, right? So go to function 3. Now, if you had passed this and you got check badge 1, so it was a positive, then it would just go to message 10, which would basically just say, you have proven yourself to me by beating Chuck here, as promised. And then you're just basically given the item, and then yeah. The secret potion is what you need to give to... It's like the main part of the story when you're like getting Ampharos in the lighthouse. Because like Ampharos is what lights the lighthouse for the ocean, and without the Ampharos, we're fucked. But yeah, I think I've done it, man. I think I've actually cooked it already. I think we're cooking. That's fine. The flag, like I said, is just to check if the potion's been given. And if it has been given, then just finish the script up, loop out. If it hasn't been given yet, check to see that Jasmine's arc has started. We'll say yes, it has. Check the badge to make sure that you've got Chuck's badge. Reiterate with them that you need Chuck's badge before you can get this. If they do have Chuck's badge, then go to 10 by basically saying, yeah, proving yourself to me, yada yada. Given the secret potion. Then yeah, that should be it. No, that's why it's called a secret potion. But yeah, I think that will work. Yeah, that should be right. I basically put this after the end of the script. Because you're basically saying, yep, badge is checked. He does have the badge. So now we can proceed to give him the secret potion. Run the common script. We're going to set the flag, which setting the flag at 5 just allows us to ensure that we've got the secret potion. So you can't keep getting secret potions over and over. And then message 2 would just be basically like, my secret potion is a tad too strong. I only offer it in emergencies. We'll say, what says in an emergency? I'll just leave. I'm not going to change that as well. Fuck it. Godot got a stable update. Real new features. Are you big into Godot? Is that a good game engine? I don't think we need to do anything else. I think that's everything we're done. That was there before. I've added in this, which is just like an extra function to loop out the badge if you don't have the badge. Otherwise, it will just, if you do have the badge, it will continue. If you don't get the badge, it will just spit you off here. And that's it. And it'll send you back to the start, and then you got to go back to this stage again. Cool. Completely free open source and no licenses. And you actively use it to, what, make games and stuff? Is that right? Alright, I think we're done. I don't see why that wouldn't work. And you ran out of use it for my Warframe project though? Wait, in what way? In what way, most? Alright, I'm just losing track of what I'm doing. Okay, so I think this is all good. Right, what I need to do now, I need to go back to Olivine. I need to find the... What is it? No, it's not Olivine City, yeah, it's Lighthouse. Alright, so what I need to do now is find her script. So we script 1. So check 185 is to basically say, have you started the arc for this Jasmine shenanigans? If you have, that is equal different. Yeah, so jump if equal. I use it for my UI and is it attached scripts UI objects. Would you prefer it over things like Unreal Engine and stuff like that, or? So what do you say first? Well, that's saying. Hold on, what the fuck? Why is that doing that one? Oh, so check flag, which means 185 is the check if the arc's been started. If it's equal to that flag, then it will basically go to message 2, which is her saying, will that medicine cure Amphi, right? That's where you start that arc, then you go open touchscreen, yes or no. And if the volume is equal to the function, you go to 6. Message 8, which is I see, because this is message 9. Oh, I see. That's saying no. Okay. So this is basically you saying no. So if you're here, right, and it's saying it's equal. So I always thought that 1 was positive, but in this case, it's not. So in this case, it's going to be no if it's equal to function, if it's equal to 1, right? So if you say yes on the touch screen, then you would take item, you'd take the secret potion off the player, and then you'd go hand the secret potion to Jasmine. Yep. Okay, cool. So I see where we are now. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to go to the end of this. So set that var to 2, because I believe the var that it checks is 1. So if the var is not 1 and it's set to 2, it means that the fucking Jasmine's arc is finished. So that's why it sets it to 2. I prefer from all the others because Unreal Engine is too unstable and Unity is not worth my trust anymore. Why do you not trust Unity anymore? What's happened there? Doesn't Unity charge you with some shit now, man? They charge you like real life money and shit. They charge you, bro. They charge you monies, right? Okay, so what we want to look at is the flags. So the flags that we've got is 474, 475, 476, 477. So I'm going to assume Right. So setting those flags would remove Connie and Preston from the lighthouse. So because we've removed the flags and turned them into normal NPCs, I can just change them completely. Right? So what I want to do is... What I might do is I might just... Because I have fucking bad memory. I'm just going to do this for a second. I'll do that. Okay. So what I want to do here, I'm going to leave it there, just so I got something to refer back to. I'm going to go back to Olivine City. We're going to go to the gym. Alright, all I want to check is what these dudes' flags was. You're 476. Yeah, so clearing 476 means he returns. He's now visible in the gym. And clear 477 means that you're now in the gym, right? So at some point, those flags are set. So we don't need to change anything. Right? You, on the other hand, do run scripts though. So we can remove the scripts because you don't need the scripts anymore. Does all this weird shit. It goes like check badge 5. So it's basically checking to see if you have because technically 4 is Chuck. Yep. So 5 is Jasmine. So we want to know, do you have Jasmine's badge? If the answer is yes, sorry. Yeah. So if you do not have Jasmine's badge, go to function 9. And function 9 will just be basically saying, where is it? Message 19. Yes, you don't have Jasmine's badge. I knew you'd come here. Thank you for helping the gym leader, but battle is a separate matter. Go for it. Okay, so what I can do here is I can just remove the script, I think, completely. They made it that developers were supposed to pay per install of the software made in Unity. Then they fired the guy that made that happen. Or that changed back, but who says they won't do it again, so I don't trust them. Wait, so how long ago was this, man? Are we talking like a few months ago, 6 months ago, over a year ago? I heard a lot of drama on YouTube about it, that's all. So I believe now if we delete script 4 and delete script 5 while retaining the flags, because we need the flags there we need to clear the flags so that they appear, but we need the flags on them so that they're set, so they don't appear in the gym. And then once you do the Ampharos interaction and give them the secret potion at the end, it will clear the flag so that now will appear in the gym. So, what I can just do for now, I guess, is just go script 4. We're not going to need that anymore, right? I guess anything that's associated with it, right? What's function 10, though? Oh, because it plays message 20. It's kind of whatever, man. What if we just it just kind of sucks because I gotta move all those messages up. It's been a while, I think. I come. Or I can just be fucking lazy, leave the message there, because I just hate how this thing works. It removes the last line. So what if I just remove all associated messages and just move everything else that's yeah, so we don't need 22, 21. I think that's what's her name? Connie's lines. This one here. And this one. Is Preston's. We should be able to delete these 4 and move these 2 up to here. So it should be 18, 19, 20 probably. We're not going to need these other ones. So what I might do, I'm just scared that I do this, I'm going to fuck something. But anyway, I guess just send it, right? Let's just go. Right, so we can delete that one. Delete that one. Delete that one. Oh shit. Okay, so we got a guy in message 23 is now 19. Message 23 is now 19. And then message 24. Why does it not let me? Do I just have to manually look for it? It's fucking stupid. Message 24. I thought it looked in here. Nope, let me bomb. Alright, message 24. There's only one message. Alright, message 24 is now going to be 20. Right. Alright, now I should better just remove 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now that removes the text from these guys. So now we're gonna go through all the other shit that's in their scripts. So we got, let's just do him first. So we've got script form. Because we want to associate the flag with him. Well, can you do that with a trainer one though? Yeah, you can, okay. That's fine. So we can set him to trainer properties. And we'll just leave his flag the same as her. And we can have like this flag, one for him, one for her, one for this guy, one for this guy. And these four will only appear after you've done the Jasmine arc. It's always nice to see when the Pokemon game decoms gets updates. Have you been, are you in their server? What's it called? Pret or whatever it's called? P-R-E-T? I used to have a viewer, which I don't know why he dipped, but he used to come in here a lot, and he's a good guy. He's doing like Poke Crystal and stuff like that, but I have not heard from him in a while, and I can't message him for some reason. Dude just blocked me. I got no idea why, man. I got fucking no idea. He's a good guy too. But I think he was in the Pret Discord, which is like, yeah, Poke HeartGold, Poke Platinum, Poke Diamond, Poke Emerald, Poke Fire Red, Poke Ruby, Poke Crystal, Poke Red. So yeah, all the different games that they all do on decomps and stuff on. But that's like, I don't understand ASM and all that shit. I understand HG because it's kind of like noob friendly, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, Pret, whatever P-R-E-T stands for. Alright, so let's go back to script form. So is there anything else I need to do now? So wait, what? Why is that all fucked up now? got no idea why that's fucked up now. I literally just changed that message just then. Maybe it was 19 on a different page. Oh, because script 4, his original message was 20, right? Yeah, his original message was 20, which means this one here, her original messages were 22, sorry. Yeah, we deleted them. Okay, so is there anything else important I need to do here? We're doing a badge check. We need to go to function 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. What are they? Whoop. 9, 10, 11, 12. Anything important? So that was message 19, which we got rid of that. Because message 19 and message 20 were your messages. We deleted them. Compare the var value of that. If it's different. This is the bit that I got confused on, though. I don't understand this bit. Because I don't know what this variable is. 29. That just ends it. That just ends it as well. Nine, 10, 11, 10, 11, I think we can just delete them. I just like seeing what they do. They're optimizing code from X many years ago. Yeah, this is like Game Freak's code, right? Like, who the fuck has time to do that shit, man? Like, that's what this HG engine is, bro. They've just rewritten it in C. So it's a lot easier to understand and read and whatever. And not trying to read, like, what is it, hex edits or ASM or whatever they call it. So my interpretation of this, without understanding what this 410E value is just to delete it, right? And I can search it up, but X form. Does it come up with anything? Oh yeah, so as well as set var 0 by 410E, been used to change the gym guy's dialogue. Right. Why would you wanna? So how the fuck do I search that shit up then? Because it doesn't, like, I thought they searched the whole database, but it doesn't. Right, so we want to get rid of this one. Let's say message 20, which obviously we don't need that anymore. So these two could technically go right now, but I just want to understand for my own sake what this is. Because it's saying that these things obviously talk about the NPC at the gym, like the gym guy. Either way, if it's different to 2, it's sending you the function 28, and 28 is just ending the script. Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't need to delete any more messages because we've already deleted them. So once we've deleted the functions, we should be able to just delete these 2 trips because we're not checking for check badges anymore and we're just converting them to normal trainers. But I guess for this exercise, I gotta find out what the fuck this is, man. It's comparing the value of that, but what is stored? Set var 2, here we go. That's literally what I was just looking at. Here we go. Fuck, there's more messages. Oh, this is bad. How are we gonna do this? I'm like fucking losing my mind. There's too many numbers and shit. I fucking saved it too. Yeah, originally it was 4 messages. It was 19, 20, 21, 22, right? So anything from 19 to 22, so 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, so anything from 19 to 22, the original messages can be deleted because obviously I've replaced those 4 with just these 2 because they were like 23 and 24. Let's just chasing this thing down. Because you got message 19, which would have been the old text. End it. There's a lot of other functions I can delete too, but I'm just scared I'm going to break something. Maybe I should just ask him again. Might be just fucking quicker, man. Not gonna lie. What is it? The 0 by him. See if he responds. I mean, like you said, it's like midday for you, most. I think it's middle of the day for him, so we'll see. Because he's in the UK, I believe, so we'll see if he responds. All right, otherwise for now, we'll try and make it out, but I think... I just don't want to delete something and it fucks everything, man. It should be about 11:30. Yeah, because someone got at me the other day for messaging him, and I like pinged him, and the dude's like, bro, it was like midnight, after midnight. The guy that I'm talking to wasn't offended, but this other guy decided to stick his fucking head in thinking he's top shit, and then I just gave him a thumbs up, said, fuck you, man. If you're gonna be like that, that's just rude. That's just rude, man. Some people think they're like top shit when they get like mod status in a Discord server or something, man. What a joke. Alright, so... I said none of this shit's important. Oh, sorry. that, okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm reading this wrong. So that function is basically saying that you don't have Jasmine's badge. So you go to 9, play that message, which originally was just basically saying like, get ready for versus Jasmine, whatever. I just want to know what this 410 thing is. So it's saying it's a value set to 1. And if I delete it, what's going to happen? Yeah, fucking Discord mods, man. What's going to happen if I delete that? But I cannot find out what this is set to, like, dialogue-wise. Function 11. Function 12. Function 25, it's set to 1. Oh, see if it's 1. If it's different, which means it's like 0 or 2, go to 26. Which is basically end. So it's different to 1. Do that. But if it is 1, set it to 2. Okay, and then just end. The fuck, this is so confusing, man. Anywhere else this comes up? Same with this one. If it's 2. Because that was an old message. If it was 2, it's different to 2. But if it is 2, set it to 3. Then we go back to function 6, which was like the old message 19. I think it's in Jasmine's script, not gonna lie. 410E is 1. If it's different to the 1, go to function 26. And function 26, I'm pretty sure just fucking ends the script. Yep, function 26 is just end. Otherwise, set that variable to 2. Function 28 will probably just be an end. Yeah, right, that's an end. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I need to go to Lighthouse again. Hold up. What I should do real quick is actually copy this stupid thing. Just get that one. We're making this more complicated than it needs to be, but I just can't remember the fucking numbers and shit, man. I'll tell you now. So we got Lighthouse. Alright, so we know that she is 1. So, like I said, check the flag. Have you already been given the task to get the secret potion? Yes or no? If it's equal, saying that you have received the task to get the secret potion, then it will say message 2. Will that medicine cure Amphi? And that's when it gives you the yes or no option. We got, what is it? It is 410E. Alright, so I guess we could just go to that because we have got the function. So let's go function 1. Alright, so basically it's got set variable 0 times 410E to 1. So right now, that would change, I'm guessing, the dialogue of the guy in the fucking gym. My question is, what the fuck does he even say? And where does that shit pull from? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, man. While I'm here, though, I think we can remove these set flags because we don't use them now. So let's go, because that was the old, yep. Fuck's at the time already. Jesus Christ, I need to hurry up. I want to get this done tonight, man. All right, so we're going to go clear flag, which basically makes them reappear in the gym, which is what we want. But all I need to know in this case is it sets that variable to 1 when you beat Jasmine. Beating Jasmine ends in this bomb. Oh, cool. Now we go back to him. Alright. So now we want to go back to all of our city again. Go into the gym. Oh, I put the messages back in. What the fuck? I fucking saved them, man. It's kind of annoying. So what's 23 and 24 then? I don't know where the fuck this dude's shit stored. It's so fucking confusing, man. So script 6. Check to see if you got Jasmine's badge. Create the volume. If it's equal to having it, then go to function 13. Play message 18. Yeah, but see, like, they talk, like, yeah, see, that's if you've got the bad, right? But if you go back to script 6, and let's say you don't have it, so it returns a 0, then it wants to check, is your var value 0 times 410e 0? If it's different to that, okay, so if it's equal to that, play message 16. So message 16 will basically say, right, okay, so it guides you there. Okay, that's fine. Then jump to function 15, which then probably just, yep, that just releases you. That's fine. Okay, so that's fair enough. So basically, it just kind of goes, if this var is set to 0, because this is the very start, it will play message 16 and then just release you. If it's different, it wants you to go to function 14. So now we're going to be checking for other things. So it's going to go function 14, which is message 17. Jasmine uses still type Pokemon. She's trying to hide her tenderness behind her steely coldness. So that'll be 17. Right, so then that's basically where it ends there. But if you go to 16 and she does have the badge, then we go to function 13 and he'll play something else. He'll basically just say, that was awesome. This little type part, that was one hit of battle you had. Right, so Jasmine's var ends in 1, which means 0 is pre-doing Jasmine's Ampharos stuff, so it's guiding you there. If it's different to 0, then it has to be 14. So then 14 will basically say, well, you have to beat the gym leader, right? Sorry, Mr. 17. Yep. So he's telling you what she has and, you know, giving a bit of a description about him. And that's where that ends. And then obviously, if it's different to 0, oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I'm confusing myself here, but no, I get the gist now. So basically, there's like 3 different messages within the one script. The first message is within this function here, because obviously you've got the badge. So that's the first message. The second message is in this function, because it's different to 0. And then if the answer is yes, it is 0, then there'll be message 16, which is the very, very first message you'd ever say, which is this one here. So his 3 messages, Jasmine, the gym leader, she's at the lighthouse. So he says up first, and that is before you battle and beat her. And then this is that was after the beta. So we need 16, 17, 18 to stay the same. Right? And that stuff can be controlled by Jasmine scripts, essentially. Because Jasmine already says, she sets the var to 1 to say that you've done it. So then he will then go from saying she's at the lighthouse to this. And then obviously once you beat Jasmine in the gym, which I'm pretty sure we can say that now. So you go to her script where it says script 1. So at the end of her script, it will probably say... Investor in a battle. This is 5. Wait, that's Eintal. Stuff like 194. Oh god, dude. This is painful, man. So shouldn't there be a flag at the end of her verse script though to change his dialogue? Was that oh god League of Limbo? What do you mean League of Limbo? Wait, what's loud? Hold on. Oh, you're saying your video's loud. I thought you were saying my music was loud. I was like, fuck, what? I've been playing this music this whole time, bro. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to fucking wing it here, boys. I think we're just gonna have to... Because I'm like, I fucking half understand this, but not fully. So script form. Oh, so talking to these guys is what sets him? That's so strange. For a minute like that, I thought it was this stream. Nah, bro, I've just been playing this music this whole time. Not me, my guy. So please send message, compares the value, and then it goes, if it's different to 1, go to 29, which is basically just fucking ending the script. Otherwise, set that variable to 2. But if you set the variable to 2, you go to script 6. Check to see if it's 0. So I say it is different to 0, so it has to be 1 or 2, then you go to 14. But that means it's 1 or 2 though. And then you're playing message 17. What the fuck, dude? It doesn't, it's so weird though, because like, what? Why would their shit, why would function 9 or 10 change the var of that to 2? Why would you do that for? It makes no sense because then function 11 and 12 changes to 3. But if you look at script 6, that's a badge check, which jumps to 13 and just plays a message. I don't think this variable is in relation. Hold up, is this fucking variable here in relation to the trigger tile? Am I looking over this wrong? Hold up a second. I think I'm oh, I'm such a dumbass, dude. I think it's nah, no cap, surely, right? It is, man. Fuck my life. Oh, I see now. Okay, so yeah, I can just delete it, man. I can just fucking delete it. I can delete it. I can delete it most. I can delete it. I can delete it. I can delete it. I can delete it. All that's saying is to compare the value of, like this is a trigger tile. So if the value of it is different, it will jump. Right? My server's getting scanned by AI. Is it? Is that a good thing? So basically what I need to do here is all these 4 10s, which will also be, I'm guessing this stupid, yeah, they're both exactly the same. Oh, I see now. It's just going through it's going through the script. So it changes it to 2, which then triggers this set of tiles. Are you fucking serious? So, Game Freak set it up so that you can't walk past these tiles until this interaction's done. And then once this interaction's done, it sets that variable to 2, right? And when that variable's at 2, it compares the value. If it's 2, which it will be because you've stepped on the tile, change it to 3. So then 3 means nothing, which means that now you can walk up to Jasmine or you can walk out of the gym and these trigger tiles will not trigger a second time. So theoretically what I need to do now is I just need to delete both trigger tiles. Let's just go boom, boom. All right, so they're gone. I think I'm overcomplicating this. Okay, so now I need to delete the scripts and leave the flags on these guys. So just delete script 4 and 5. And anything they link to. Because the 4 10s have been set 2 lines over it. Yeah, it's basically what it was doing was it was like, it would force the player to go to this trigger tile, right? But instead of it setting a variable of these 2 trigger tiles being up at the same time after the Jasmine fight, they put them at different points. So the idea is that as soon as you hit this trigger tile, this guy talks to you, and then he walks away or whatever. This trigger tile is now activated. So if you walk up here, you can't walk past this chick because that trigger tile will stop you from walking past her. And then she talks to you, and then that trigger tile disappears. This one's already gone from the previous chat from this guy. So now you can walk in there at the gym without triggering these 2 guys a second time. It means you can only trigger their conversations once, and that's it. That's what that whole fucking thing was about. So now I just need to I need to chase all the functions. So functions 9 to 12, we just want to delete them completely. So 9 to 12. Was that? Well, that's all this 410 shit means. I guess what we're gonna do first is, as long as function 29 doesn't have any use anymore, I guess we'll find out. So we can just delete function 12 to function 9. Did I say? Yeah. Yep. It will auto-correct itself anyway, so it'll be like that. And then we should be able to, because that's 12, 11, 10, 9, yep. Before I do that, I need to delete all these messages again. Oh, hold up, so what? 23 and 24? Okay, hold up, let's just do it this way, I guess. Okay, then we want to move this to 19. The 23 to 19. So let's go into here. Which is 23. Not in it, apparently. I've already changed it, haven't I? I've already fucking changed it. So as long as I've got 19 and 20, it should be fine. 19. Then 20. Okay. So I need to just basically go back into here. Like that. We wanted to remove the last sign. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Save the archive like that. Now we want to see what happens in here, right? So let's go save. Okay, so 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. So now we're going to go to script 4 to 5. So we should be able to just delete them. Right? And then make sure it saves first. Unused functionality is detected 29 and 30. Cool. 29 and 30. So then we go to 29 and 30. Because they're not used, we don't need them anymore. So I can just delete them too, like that. Like that. So theoretically, that should all be done now. Because those 410E things were only in reference to the what do you call it? Now, I don't know where the function 27 come from. I didn't chase it around enough. There's probably stuff in here that doesn't even reference anything, but whatever. Yeah, it just happens once again. Yeah. So I've gotten rid of her scripts, and now she's just... Well, it doesn't matter. She's going to get changed to a trainer in a second. So it's just going to be 0. And you're going to be 0. Save. Vanilla. Save. Okay. Now, this guy should run off a different thing anyway. So now your script is going to be totally different, right? So your script is just going to be 6. You're just checking to see if he has Jasmine's badge. If the value comes back as equal, meaning that you do have the badge, you would just jump the function 13. As long as all his shit works, it's all good. So text editor is 18. Yep, that was awesome. So it's saying that you've had a good fight. If it comes back... So, okay, if it comes back in as no, you do not have the badge, then it wants to check this value. Now, if this value is 0, which means it's the very start of the game, and you haven't received a 1 or a 2 on this value yet, then it wants to... Well, it can't be a 1 or 2 because you're already checking... Yeah, so it checks for the badge first to determine if it's going to play the last message. And then the other 2 messages are literally this thing here. So it checks to see if the value of the variable is 0. If it's different, which means it's 1, right? Then it will jump to function 14, which will play message 17. Because message 18 is only played once you defeated Jasmine because that's a badge check. This one, on the other hand, is number 17. So that would just say, yep, she uses steel type Pokemon, yada, yada, yada. But in this case, because when you go to Jasmine and you give her the secret potion to Amphi, Ampharis gets killed at the end of her script, it has 0 times 410E set to 1. So what that means is, because it's set to 1, it will always go to function 14. But if you haven't done the Ampharos interaction yet, we'll go to message 16, which will basically just say, oh yeah, she's at the lighthouse. She's been tending to Ampharos, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so then we've got function 15. Let's just make sure function 15 is still usable. Oh yeah, that just basically finishes the script. Okay, so this guy shouldn't be fucked. He should still work. Oh, I'm just going to delete that message so I'm not going to need his help anymore. All right, so that guy should be fine. He should still work. I can test this in game by spawning outside the gym, I guess. You now just need to be given a special setting. So I need to determine... I need to go into here and we need to look up... Do I want to just use the Mickey font? So is that easier? Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I think that's easier. I'm just gonna go and use. Yeah, we're gonna use 165, 166, 167, 168 because they're all in the one spot. It's just easier to track for me. So I'm gonna go 165 and 166 for the double battles. So here and here. 165, 166, 167, 168. 168 is the last Mickey. Perfect. Alright, so now you want to keep your flag. So we're going to set you to trainer. 165. Let's find it. What if we can do it this way? Actually, you're going to be 165. I mean, I can just do a double battle without having a trainer there. Why am I going to the effort to having two people there? Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, man. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we're going to leave your flag the same. Yep, that's fine. Actually, I can just reuse those flags on here. I don't want to change those two flags because they're already set, right? And I don't know where else they change them, so I'm just going to add flags in. So I'm going to leave your flag as 476. Right, that's fine. Let's just add... No, we're not... Hold on, what am I doing? I'm just going to do a no double battle. I'm just fucking... Sorry, guys. I'm just overcomplicating this shit. I'm just going to do a doubles battle without an extra NPC because if I've just realized if I put an extra NPC in over this side, the whole partner thing is a bit awkward. I don't know how the interaction works. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to do some playtesting that because I don't know if you actually have to set them up as partners. Like if you had this guy here and you click partner, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna fucking do two fights. I think it's easier. Just do like doubles battles with no partner. So yep, he covers 5 tiles, 165. Keep the flag. So they won't be there, but then they'll be set and they will be there. That's fine. So now I want to set you up to be the same. So you want to be facing left. $166. Set you to the same tiles. 5, 5. So left, left, 5. That one, trainer. Keep the same flag so that you will not be there until Jasmine is... Ampharos is sorted. And then Yuz will appear in the gym. And then Jasmine will appear as well. Cool. That should be it. I'm just going to save that. I believe everything is working. Save this. Then save it to ROM. I just hope I haven't fucked the game, but we'll see. But yeah, that should just completely take out all that shit. And then yeah, now we just gotta basically I'll get rid of those now because we've now removed 2 flags. and just made them random NPCs because I could go back to here, go say lighthouse. I think it's floor 5. Yeah, so we got 2 people here now with just no flag. They're just random trainers. You're gonna be Gentleman Preston, and you're gonna be yeah, Life's Connie, but I'm obviously gonna have to change them. But I'll use the trainer classes because they're already there. I'll just alter them in class. It'll be like was it 218? Was it? Let's already be in here. 15. Yeah, so 215. So I can do her team and whatnot and sort all that shenanigans out. Let's go 215 here. So her original team was Connie. So what if we were to go? I'm pretty sure it's a fucking medium. Yeah, fuck it is, isn't it? Shit. Is that a medium? Who's that? Oh, burglar. That's kind of cool. Elderly. I bet Pokefan, that's probably easy to do, right? Or what if I just did ace trainers? Because ace trainers are kind of hard. They're generally stronger, right? Oh, that's an ace trainer there, I'm pretty sure. Where's the male one? Are they together though? Oh, that's him in there. Yeah, okay, so that's the male one. What are you, 324? So I'll make this one 327. Oh, fuck. That's not what I want. So I'm changing you to overall entry 327, sorry. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm just gonna make them ace trainers. Because ace trainers, I think they're just quite versatile with their Pokemon. They don't need to be like kind of subsidized to like, oh, you're only gonna have fucking water types or whatever. I can just go ham on these two and not have to be like thematic, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's copy ace trainer Kevin to number 37. So we're prime Preston. Actually, know what I'll do first. Hold up 1 second. I nearly fucked that up. Copy you to 165. Them. Alright, so you're 165 now. And 215. It's not medium Connie. What was it? Last, I think it was. Last Connie is now going to be 166. So they're going to be next to each other in the docks now, which is a bit cleaner looking. All right, so now I can go back to 215. The problem is I can't do the female sign on him. That doesn't get recognized. Hold up a second. So we just want the... I'm gonna call her Ace Trainer Mystique. Just whatever. And then Gentleman Prestus. Let's go. Ace Trainer. We want to go to male now. I'll do. 37. Oh my god. Here we go. I'm gonna put this guy. Mystique and whom? Connolly. Nah, that's not. Is that even a name? Mystique and who? Visage. I like that. Ace Trainer Visage. Finish. Ace Trainer. 7 and 15. I'm gonna have to come back and test that shit out and hope that it works. Let's cook a team real quick. You want to cook a team, man? Yo, chat, do you want to cook a fucking team, lad? Let's do the same thing again. 40, 40. But Ace Trainer Visage, man. What do you want, alum? Zero name's not going to be Visage. Fuck. That one's 3. Let's go none. Alright, so Visage is a work in progress. What's that? Cooked Pokemon. They have really detailed cooking tutorials as far as I know on how to cook Pokemon. That's kind of fucking cracked, man. Not gonna lie. Oh, hold up. It's really well made, he said. Hold up, guys. I don't even know why I'm opening it up for, bro. I'm literally fucking about to go to bed. What the fuck is I doing? Is there a Pokemon we can, like, mad cook, like, real quick, dude? What's a Pokemon you like, bro? Tell me a Pokemon that you really like most. Anything but fucking water plane. Oh, that shit. I'm fucking over it. Yeah, what's up, Raheem Power? Say, don't, man. Masquerada. Oh, boy. I mean, I can check for you, man. Hold up. Let me just check the sprite's been made. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear the pop? Did you hear the poppy whoppy? Alright. Hold up, what are we, Gen 9? Oh, Masquerade is done. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's happening, boys. Protein Masquerada. Are we actually going to fucking build this fight with a Masquerada? Is that a bit cracked for this part of the game, though? Is that broken? Nah, it's not broken, right? Surely not. It's not broken, is it? Nah. I don't know, man. I mean, like, at this point in the game, I'm looking around 530 BST anyway, around the 500s and stuff, but I'm just trying to, like, how would you cook with a Masquerada, Ben? So anyone that's just like fast, knock off flat for triple axle U-turn, yeah, that's pretty standard. That's the set I was thinking. Even like choice band and just picks an item. Way better than the little cat that turns into a Jimbo. What, do you not like Incineroar? You know Incineroar's like my favorite Pokemon of all time. How you doing, Raheem? I'm just trying to like build a team around this guy that, like, if I'm gonna build something around it to make that kind of synergizes. Make it level 39 because it's kind of broken. Maybe just Scarf and it just like does shit. Then the player can also bait it to use something like... Do I want... It's a good Pokemon, but you go with cute and then you get that. That is very true. So... my question is this, though. How do we want to play Masquerada? Obviously, it's got to be protein, right? But the question is, do you give this thing, like... I mean, I would suggest that, like, this set is pretty standard. I don't even know if Flower Trick even works. Just put that out there. I mean, I can look at also abilities, I guess. I got a funny thing it doesn't though, but we can look. Oh, okay. So it's in progress, maybe? Oh. Oh no, this is an ability. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm just like, wait, what? It's actually working. Oh my god. Oh, guys, see this Burning Bulwark? It's done. It makes you wonder... Do you know who made Burning Bulwark? Wonder who did that. I wouldn't know them. The dude must be a bit of a Chad. Bad news is... unfortunately... fuck it. The effect is done. But it needs an animation. That's so fucked. I mean, I could make the animation for it. Did you submit the animation? Yeah, I did, man. I did. So Burning Bulwark is now done. So I made that shit. And I also made Where are we at? I also made Felstinger, but I don't know what that generation is from. Maybe 6? Yep, right there. Felstinger. 10th of December 25. That was, yeah, it was end of last year. Yeah, I think so. It was a little bit earlier than that, but yeah. I did Felstinger and I did Burning Bulwark. That was my contribution, but I made a custom animation. So no discredit to the other guy who's doing a lot of these animations, but what he's doing is he's pulling particles from other pre-existing animations and combining them to make something that looks remotely what we think that move would look like in HeartGold per se. So he'll like, I don't know, he'll say power up punch. He'll pull like the fist JPEG image from like any of the punching moves like ice punch and shit, and then just like remove the ice or the electrical fire effect and maybe just put like some sort of brown or I don't know how to explain it. Like he'll like incorporate their interpretation of what power up punch would look like, but like punch animations are pretty straightforward. Obviously you're just like putting a punch on the opposing Pokemon and then like making it blast off them or something, yada yada. The other stuff that's tricky is like things like the water shuriken or like mystical fire. I guess mystical fire is kind of like maybe like fire blast or fire spin, where you can just like have a fire spinning animation coming at them, but instead of it literally being exactly the same as fire spin, they alter it a little bit so it looks different, so that you can tell that's not the same move, right? Yeah, my Felstinger, I mean, in a way, I can't really talk, but Felstinger was a combination of Poison Sting. So I got the Stinger from Poison Sting and then literally changed it to green, or like a green that I felt suited the Felstinger from like newer generations. And then put some like electricity shenanigans from like Thunderwave into it and changed the colors of it. But then I also like made the particles different. Like the particles could have been like really long, but I made them like shorter and I changed the timing of them and stuff. So the idea is like mine was a lot more custom, and that's probably why it took longer to make it. So I'm pretty proud of my efforts for someone that I'm a bit of a newbie, you know what I mean? But like, look, kudos to the guy that's actually doing the animations, because like I'm not making them as frequent as what he is. He's doing them like way more frequently than what I am. I'm doing like one. I did 2 and that's it. That dude's like pumping them out. Like the dude's like putting mad work in. So, you know, credit to him. But yeah, okay. So I guess the bad news is I can't use Flower Trick for now. So is there an alternative move that I can give this guy other than Flower Trick? Do I not? Why is there not a? Yeah. Ayo, what? Comparison is a thief of joy. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not comparing or anything like that. I mean, I got a bad tendency to do that in real life. I think what he's doing is good. And it's good because no one else is doing it. So I think anything is better than nothing, right? I personally haven't looked at the animations to see the final result. But I think at the same time, the developer or the main guy that started HG Engine is not like super fast either. So this is a problem. I'm gonna have to run fucking Seed Bomb. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Because I think like I'm not gonna say my animations are perfect. I think my animations could have definitely had more work done to them. But I got to the point that I thought that they were decent enough that they might get accepted, and then they got accepted. So I'm like, cool. Yeah, happy days. How much time have we got left? I just want to try and see if I can cook some random Pokemon. The comparison is a thief of joy. No, I definitely don't. I don't want to like. I'm not ragging anyone's shit, man. Dude does a good job. Period. We'll just leave it at that. Dude's got way more ROM hacking experience than I did, so I can't really say anything. I don't think he probably wants to learn the way that I did it either. The only reason why I was doing the way I was doing it was because I found a guy from the Plat community that had made an animation program to make the custom animations for Platinum, but because HeartGold is in the same generation and it uses the same types of files, which was whatever the files are called now, not SWA, dot. Nah, can't remember now. It's been that long. Anyway, it is what it is. Alright, what's a Pokemon that would go well with Masquerade? What are we lacking? Someone that's fucking 4 times weak to Bug. There needs to be like an app or something where it like kind of gives you suggestions. I need my, what do you call it up to? And you got like your fast stab. What's something that can just come in and take a fucking mad hit from a bug type move? I mean, you're neutral to bug, right? The problem is you're still weak to things like, you're still weak to flying, you're still weak to ice snaps, you don't work. I was thinking something like Drift Blim, but what does Drift Blim look like? Still got an ice issue though. Not that ice is that common anyway though. You kind of cover the dark, the ghost. I got to issue the ice still. Like a good wall right now would be like Renurigus or a Frigus, I guess. Maybe some like Jelly Sand. Fighting type moves immunity, that's kind of good. Doesn't check your flying type stuff, but you know, resistance to bug. Okay. Just sounds a bit weird, but it could work. Not so much for water absorb, but like for cursed body. Like, what if you were to say take a fucking hit on well, it's weird though because they know they got protein though, right? And you know you're gonna 9 times out of 10 outspeed and fucking do something. So unless you get faked out, which may break Sash if that's what you're gonna run, you might be better off just running like Scarf or something. So that you're never getting outsped. Like you're either committing to kill on something, but it's just super risky on Triple Axle, which I guess you could bait someone. I'm just trying to look at it from the player's perspective, but like, I guess if the AI never sees kill, it might just U-turn out. But if it sees kill with like knockoff, Seed Bomb, or Triple Axle, it's just going to go for it. But then you could also have a Pokemon that baits a move, always lives, and then returns kills, because like, you know what I mean? Like, Triple Axle has a 10% chance of miss too. I don't need to really calc from the player's side though. That's up to the player to work out the puzzle. I've just got to create what I think is a reasonably synergized team that the player has to work out how with their current box, are they going to beat it? You know what I mean? So I just thought like things like Jellicent kind of work okay in the back. It's kind of the opposite to Meowscarada and typing and whatnot. Curse Body offers like the threat, so if someone goes for a fucking fighting type move, you risk this guy just U-turning straight to Curse Body, disabling your move, or, well, sorry, not even that. It won't even use the move, because it'll just be a ghost type. But then what do you offer in respectiveness? Can someone just like have a Pokemon that does well on a Meowscarada, and then come in and be like, oh, I deal well with the Jellicent as well? Like one Pokemon that comes to mind is Mimikyu, because obviously Fairy type moves into Meowscarada and I like that well. Jellicent comes in. I mean, if that happens, it's going to disable its Fairy type move, which isn't a big deal because then it can just use like Shadow Claw or Shadow Sneak and into a Pokemon with 70 defense. It's not Crash Hot. And I'm going to say you're slower. So unfortunately, ghost types at the moment are okay, but they also kind of suck into the Mimikyu sort of idea. Unless we looked at something else that's not ghost. What's another type that would be okay? Because the ghost was mainly for the bug run. I don't want to put another Gen 9 mon in here. I feel like I've looked at so many poison types already, man, as well. I'm not going to lie. Swalot, is that even a Pokemon you consider him? I mean, what's Grumpig? Grumpig is Fairy. I mean, you never know, like, have we used Grumpig much in this game yet? Used it once. Oh no, that's in Elite 4 Will. I haven't even used him yet. I haven't even had a chance to show him off yet. Interesting. I mean, what would like Grumpig with his new typing change look like in this team? Curse Body. Is he Psychic Berry? Is there a Psychic Berry in this game that makes... so it'd be just like... Gardevoir. And so what does Gardevoir do for you? It covers your fighting. Problem is you're still weak to poison them. You neutral to bog. Take a... Yeah, it's okay. You still pick up a ghost weakness though. But hold up, if you had Thick Fat though, that solves... Oh yeah, so Thick Fat would solve your... Because it's Grumpig we're talking about here, not Gardevoir. So if you had Thick Fat Grumpig, it would solve your fire and ice type issue. But a poison type could at the moment currently sweep. Which is kind of shit. And a physical poison type would be good too. You have no real way to deal with it. Oh, well. Obviously, you'd have Psychic type moves, but you're not that fast. You're like 80 speed. I don't even know what typing to look at, man, I'll be honest. I looked at so many random typings. What about, like... Have I given much love to rock types at all in general? Not really, hey. What about something like Aggron? I've not even put him into a single team yet. I have a like a Sui. I mean, he's a complete fucking wall. The opposite of what Masquerado offers, right? Alright, so nope. Then you have a 4 times issue to fighting. We have a fighting type just sweeps us. That's not what we want. You have no weakness, no immunities to bug types. You don't really cover that. That will do. What about Kalos version? Nah, not really. Aurora. That's the problem though. Like you can't really go a rock type though, because you're gonna pick up like you're not gonna get rid of that weakness of fighting. Maybe a steel type. I like something like Bronzong. That's kind of cool. I like that actually. Haven't used him yet. Fuck, what's more important here? You could run heat proof? Like Masquerade covers your dark weakness and your ghost weakness. You cover steel, you cover the fairy side of things, the ground, immunity to poison. So you're neutral to fighting. Okay. I think we're cooking now. I think we're cooking. So what does Bronzong offer me here? So I'd probably just say heat proof. Good defensive wall. I mean, like, maybe something with, like, leftovers or something. Yeah, leftovers levitate. I mean, most people run levitate, but if we didn't have the cat, we could do something else. I can't believe I'm trying to cook a fight with this fucking cat, man. I mean, like, I feel like leftovers is staple. Might have been set on Scarfy yet. What if we just ran, like, protect? Would you run like some stealthy, iron defense body press strats? I think utility's better, but I mean, don't really want to go stealth rock. What about like? I mean, iron defense body press is kind of cool. What about like that? What would you do here though? You're being utility. Every Sam iron defense nightshade. Like, what's your main things that you want to kill? Can you do like toxic or anything like that? Will-o-wisp. Stealth rock. It's kind of meh. I mean, kind of good against the flying counters to the Masquerada, but more power, the more HP the target has left. Okay. I mean, Garaball's also like nice cheese too, right? You could go like heavy slam, body press, and then fucking garb. Nah, you don't want to go. I think slow is a big thing too because of how slow you are, right? Where are you? Man, you're right here. You're like 33. There's no cat that. Yeah, 100%. Garball's free, man. You're gonna be the slowest thing in the field, bro. You're fine with heat proof. Otherwise, you'd go heavy metal if you were gonna run like the heavy slam strat or something. On defense, Garball body press and like something else. You could get protect and leftovers. But is the AI gonna just use it and then? I mean, you could run Stealth Rock because if this dude U-turns out into you on first time, you could Stealth Rock and then fucking set up and shit. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do something really random. Okay, now what is our main issue now? We're mostly covered most things. Grass is well and truly covered. Don't really have an issue. I don't have a counter for bugs still. Can't go rock because it's neutral and super effective still. Something that's like good in the fighting and bug. I mean, the obvious answer would be flying then, right? You mega. Hold up. Okay, covers the bug. Warwick to rock. This is fun. Flying is a little bit of an issue. Ground immunity is always nice. Quad resist fighting, which is our main thing we haven't got yet. Ice is kind of whatever. Looks just kind of whatever. I mean, it's okay. What does your mega look like on paper? You never run anything else other than speed boost. The good thing about this guy is you can run him as a special attacker as well, which is cool. You could run like ancient power for omni boost. I would obviously bug buzz. I'd say you could run like a slash. The problem is like a fire type in this fight's still okay at this point because like he's still like he's got heat proof, but you could run Assault Vest. It just means like physical fire types are gonna be okay. Because Assault Vest on this guy is only like 1.5, so it's only 25 on top of that, which makes it what? 25 roughly. Yeah, I'll be like 27, sorry. No, I'll be 28 actually, sorry. With 76, 80 something. So it's basically the same as his defense, which is kind of, it's okay. I don't have Assault Vest. Your Mega is the way to go. I mean, it's probably just going to be like some speed set, I'm guessing. Choice specs, tinted lens, modest. This monster doesn't go speed boost. Like, 95 is fast, but I think there's still shit that out speeds it, right? I think you have to go to protect. I think you've got to go to protect him. Speed boost into like maybe sash. Even though like this guy is kind of there, but I think his job is just to pivot in and out. But problem is like if you pivot switches into this guy, or you know it's going to go into this guy, knowing that a flying type. I mean, you got triple X, so you might see kill 2. You might even stay in. I don't mind it though. It's kind of cool on paper. Is there any other alternatives though? That's a sick team, not gonna lie. You don't mind it? So basically in my head, what I'm trying to think about is like, Meowskirada's idea is obviously you want someone that can generally pivot switch, so like the protein, the choice scarf allowing you to, if the AI works as intended, it should only click anything if it says kill. If it doesn't, it should hit U-turn and it'll just U-turn out because it's scarfed, right? I think that the AI is hopefully set up that way. I'll have to talk to my mate who created the AI. Now, Bronzong with heatproof leftovers covers, because obviously you're both weak to fire. Well, you're all weak to fire, right? This whole fight's weak to fucking fire right now. But on paper, heatproof gets rid of that. So right now, there's two things that can happen. Someone just gets a fire type and just uses a fire type move, knowing it's going to switch into this guy, knowing that Garball kind of gets walled by him. It depends if Bronzong, even though he's got heatproof, dies to 2 shots of fucking. Because you don't really have an answer. Like, Yamega can protect with an ancient power. Maybe Yamega's not that good, actually, now that we think about it. I really need, like, a good fire. What if something like Talonflame? Talonflame might fix that. Oh, I think Talonflame fixes it, man. Yeah, I think Talonflame fixes it. Hold up. I mean, I really like Yamega, but I think I'm going to have to find a fight for it where it's a little bit more... Okay, hold on. I think we're cooking now, boys. I think we're cooking now. Fuck me. I mean, we had a bit of a green theme going on. That was kind of cool too, but... We have a generations that do anything. It's just used as a utility mod, is it? Defensive utility? What the fuck is defensive about it? This thing's fast as fuck, man. I just want to blow someone up with like Brave Bird or some shit. Utility pivot. We'll just say 1v1. What's a Keyberry? Dude, I don't even know if you're living a physical attack, bro. Like, you get hit by any physical water move, like Waterfall, I'm pretty sure you're dead. Yeah, this is better. So, VGC, offensive Tailwind support. I don't think you ever get off Roost here. I think the thing with Galwings is like it's a priority to flying type moves, right? But that's usually only at full HP. I believe that's right. I need to check this shit out. Hold up a sec. Yeah, so it's at full HP. So that's something I got to think about too. So like Roost is kind of whatever. Unless you're at full HP, right? So it's good for like setting up Tailwind though, because you can set up Tailwind and then whatever. But is there too much going on in this fight though? Like, what if you were to U-turn and then you Tailwind into like saying I'll have a Sash? I think the best bet if we're gonna run something like you is probably what would you do? That's the thing too, though. They might see... You might U-turn into a fire type and it knows that you're going into Talonflame because you're like... it thinks you're going to use a fire type move. So you come in this guy and he ends up using a rock type move. You're fucking dead. So like, I think you have to run Sash to prevent just getting O-code from like any sort of like rock slide incoming and stuff like that. I mean, your attack's slightly better than your special attack, but your defensive stats are kind of woeful, right? I would say more than anything, you're probably... Like, Flame Bolt is nice too, but... I just don't see where you ever... You know? Yeah, VGC protects there, but you never, it's monotype, right? What's National X RU? I don't even know what these things are, man. I mean, I guess it'd just be OU. But he can't if it's the same role Masquerada fits though. Which is not what I want. Fuck, it's nearly, I gotta go to bed in a minute, guys. Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Is there a fire type that can maybe... Laren's kind of slow. Flash fire. He's got some good shit though. Resisting steel, firing, bog, ice, and grass. It's got nice and immunity to fire as well, which is good with flash fire. He's not bad too, man. What does he off me though? I've got so many options now. I don't have to stick to a single typing like with this stupid ass what do you call it? I nearly thought about making this guy like a fire normal type, but I mean, even just keep him as a... Oh, he even gets guts too, man. What if you ran like Toxic Orb Valerion? Would that be something? Only got 130 attack. He's already got good special defense, so you don't need to run something like Assault Burst. Is that what we want though? Heat Rotom. Fuck, Heat Rotom's good too though. Fuck. Okay, hold up. My goodness, dude. That's really cool. Wait, what? So what is it? None of it works. What the fuck? Heat Rotom. Rotom Heat, is that it? Okay, now we're cooking. What about Rotom Heat? You can do like Parting Shot. That's kind of cool. Levitate, Timid. Oh yeah, dude. We could do that into like overheat. We could do like what's it called? Is it white herb? Yeah, this is fucking hilarious, bro. Rotom heat, volt switch, overheat. I would say that we give threat with like Will-O-Wisp. Oh shit. Will-O-Wisp. I think now we're cooking, boys. I think we're cooking now. Everyone runs heavy duty boots. I think that's fucking stupid, man. Whatever, bro. I could run nasty plot here. Or in my game, Charge Beam actually is a lower chance of raise, but it has like a high accuracy or something. I don't know. Maybe that could be a bit of cheese too. So you're getting off damage, and it's like not a nasty plot though. Because like Rotom Heat at this point in the game is pretty strong with that much special attack. This is a white herb. Hold up. No, but the white herb's only for stat drops though, right? Yeah, any lowered stat. So it won't trigger on Charge Beam. Charge Beam would be fucking mad, dude. Alright, let's just cook. Let's leave it for that. I gotta get to bed. But I think that's a pretty cool team, man. Just something I've just cooked out of nowhere, right? It might work, it might not work, but we got like volt switching and U-turning. We got like body pressing and whatever else. Just something different, man. So I'm not just doing the same water fucking fights all the time. If I had it my way, bro, I'd just delete all the water trainers out of the game and I'd have what's that? 07? What do you mean 07? You don't like the team? Oh, you preferred it with your Mega, didn't you? What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. I'd say special defense for you is kind of bad. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, it's my early week, bro. I've only got 2 more shifts, bro. I got tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday, and then I'm on late shifts all next week, which means I'll be doing like long streams into the night. You know what I mean? I'll be able to stream like probably mid-afternoon your time, early afternoon to late afternoon your time. So I'll be more suitable for you guys in the UK this weekend and next week. It's just I got 2 more early shifts, man, and then I can go back to my other roster for a week, and then I'll go back to the shitty roster for a week. You know what I mean? Nature for you, I'd probably just say fucking Adamant or something. You got Scarf, right? Cool. What's my first fight cooked? It should be you. Yep, 37. Let's just save everything before I forget. I didn't even change that, whatever. Day run pog, yeah, man. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I got like fucking 10 people, 11 people just chilling, liking. Thanks for liking, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Yeah, hopefully we can release a demo up to Jasmine soon. I just got like what these 2 Visa or 2 trainer fights, I should say, ace trainer fights. Sort out the double battles in Jasmine's Tomb, and then I think we have a completed playable game. Obviously, I got to do playtesting. All the way up to Jasmine, so that's like 6 gyms deep, all optional trainers, yada yada yada. Still more items implemented into the game and balancing for encounters and stuff like that. But yeah, we're cooking, man. All right, catch these guys. Peace.